Round. Shadow Shark, Sandy Lochinvar, Eagle You Know, Ultra Bliss, and All Four Beers on the outside. Green light. And they're off in the last. And nice speed from Miss Sorello. High Moral Ground also showing speed. Choisir D'Amour driving up on the inside. Sandy Lochinvar makes a line of four, is trying to head them all off. CC Norman behind those with Petite Paris, Ultra Bliss, Shadow Shark. And then came Eagle You Know, and All Four Beers drops to the rear. Paces right on. Choisir D'Amour was able to drive through on the inside and hold out Sandy Lochinvar, who sits second to park now. Miss Sorello drops in on the leaders back into third spot. High Moral Ground is fourth, one out, one back. Then CC Norman, three back pegs. On its outside, Petite Paris. Shadow Shark goes up on the inside, and then Ultra Bliss, followed by Eagle You Know, and All Four Beers on the inside at the tail. Lead time, fastest of the night. 29.7. Choisir D'Amour is the leader. It will need to have a little bit of a breather in the mid-stages, you would think. Sandy Lochinvar sits second, facing the breeze, and Miss Sorello, the gun run, leaders back. Then the High Moral Ground, followed by CC Norman. Next was Petite Paris in the running line from Shadow Shark, Ultra Bliss, All Four Beers, and Eagle You Know at the tail. First quarter, 32.3, so Choisir D'Amour is getting that breather in the mid-stages. And into the straight, they've got 1,000 metres or a bit over left to travel. Choisir D'Amour is the leader over Sandy Lochinvar, Miss Sorello, CC Norman, and High Moral Ground on the outside. Then came Shadow Shark and Petite Paris, All Four Beers. Ultra Bliss second last, and Eagle You Know is at the tail. They leave the straight, head towards the 800, and the second quarter is about to come up with Choisir D'Amour on top. 30.7 was the second quarter, 63.0 was the first half of the mile. Choisir D'Amour leads into the back over Sandy Lochinvar, urged along. Third spot, Miss Sorello, then High Moral Ground, followed by CC Norman. Next then came Petite Paris. Ultra Bliss is pulling out three wide. Shadow Shark trying to ease off the pegs, then Eagle You Know at All Four Beers. Off the back, Choisir D'Amour still the leader over Sandy Lochinvar. Miss Sorello awaiting the out, and then High Moral Ground. Ultra Bliss is making ground out wider on the track. Then Petite Paris and a gap back to the others. 28.9 was the quarter off the back. Choisir D'Amour under siege here. Sandy Lochinvar and Ultra Bliss striding up three wide. Miss Sorello can't get a run. Then High Moral Ground, followed by Petite Paris. Choisir D'Amour in front. Ultra Bliss and Sandy Lochinvar coming after it. Shadow Shark getting out late, running on, and Eagle You Know right down the outside. Ultra Bliss ran to a narrow lead. Down the outside comes Eagle You Know, and through the centre, Shadow Shark. Very close photo here. We've got Shadow Shark in the centre, Ultra Bliss. All Four Beers has made late ground. It's in the photo as well. And Eagle You Know is the other one of the four. They were followed next by Sandy Lochinvar. Choisir D'Amour knocked up. Further back in the event was Miss Sorello, Petite Paris, CC Norman, and a High Moral Ground.